Eh, Sorry, everyone. I had a bit of an accident. And by accident, I mean the the met the live stream just stopped for a minute for a second there, but that's okay. Now, for the second size comparison, here is the Gallimimus next to the Indoraptor, and again, it kind of looks a little slightly smaller, but I'm not mad. I mean, I guess this counts as a baby. Next size comparison, here is my Proceratosaurus next to the Indoraptor, and they scale really well together. And I have to admit, it looks really cool. Cool and amazing at the same time. And for another size comparison, here is my Monolophosaurus next to each other. And dang it. Hang on a second. I need to for some reason it loosened out for some reason. And there. I have to admit, size comparison isn't that bad, but could use work. Now, for another size comparison, here is my next to my beautiful baby girl, Stiggy, the Stiggy Moloch. And again, the size comparison is amazing, and I feel like I want to reenact the exact same moment where the Indoraptor rampaged through the auction while the Indoraptor was still in the cage. Interesting. And for the next size comparison, here is now, you know how Anadino said that the Indoraptor was a mascot on his channel? Well, the Sticky Moloch is actually my mascot on my channel, which is actually pretty cool. And for next size comparison, if for all of you to love, here is Blue the Velociraptor next to the Indoraptor. And they scale amazingly together. They are perfectly movie accurate in size. And I have to admit, the Indoraptor's size is perfectly gorgeous and absolutely beautiful in every way. And I kind of want to make a reenactment to this sort of thing. In fact, I think I might want to do it right now. Okay. Okay, hang on a second. Okay, hang on a second. Close enough. Okay, now for the next size comparison. Next size comparison. The size comparison. Here are my two. Here is my Animal Planet Parasaurolophus, and my Animal Planet Oviraptor. And they scale perfectly together, but I'm pretty sure the Indoraptor is a lot bigger. The Parasaurolophus is a lot bigger than the Indoraptor. I mean, if I close up the camera, it would be this big compared to it. Yeah. The Harvey girls forever meet the werewolf, meet the wolf man. it's like Alvin and the Chipmunks, actually. Now, here are the three final size comparisons. Here is my Rorivores Triceratops next to the Indoraptor. And again, the size is a little off, but I'm not mad. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it would be big as this. Final size comparison. Now, final size comparisons. Now, here is my T-Rex next to the Indoraptor. And again, It looks, and I guess I gotta admit, it looks great, but I have to admit, there are, if it was a lot bigger, like this big, the Indoraptor the Indoraptor would have eaten him, would have been eaten by now. Oh, and speaking of that, I'm actually gonna bring that right now. Now, I actually got two more figures I want to show. Now, before I show you that, here is the final comparison. Well, actually three. Here is my Indoraptor next to my Mosasaur. Yeah. And it is now. I haven't showed you this and this last year because this thing is huge, absolutely big. I'm not. The Mosasaur is enormous compared to the Indoraptor. I mean, this thing is not electronic, so I actually forgot to mention the detail on this is amazing. And this thing has a really wide maw, like that. Now, the fins are articulated, or flippers, if you want to call it that. And the one thing that pisses me off is that the code for the thing just came off. So I can't scan this thing in. So I was like, that's bullshit. That's completely bullshit. Excuse my language. Now, the detail is incredible, and FYI, like I said, there is no electronics in this thing. So, and this thing is actually made of pure plastic and rubber. So you can actually go be rough with this thing, and if you want to be a kid, and if you're a kid, you can bring this thing in. You could bring this thing in your bathtub or swimming pool, and you could just make it swim around and stuff. I'm not joking. I want to bring this in the swimming pool and play with it. Now, before I close out this video, I got three more comparisons left. Right here. Sorry, something fell, but that's okay. I'm almost there. Come on. Okay, there we go. Now for size comparison, and these are the last three I'm going to show you. Here is my Mattel Indoraptor next to the Hasbro Indominus Rex. And if you haven't seen the Indominus Rex that Mattel made, it is way better compared to this guy. I'm not joking. This guy is not the. This guy is. I guess they're trying to pay in tribute to the original Jurassic Park toys, like the rubbery face. I mean, if it had, I mean, if the skull was a lot like this, it would be more movie accurate. But here, it doesn't look good. But the sound on it is incredible. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be honest with you. Honest with you. They took this look from the poster, but the rest of it doesn't. But the head doesn't look very movie accurate to me. head doesn't look very movie accurate to me. I'm sorry. But I still really like it. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Now, a next size comparison, completely unrelated, is the 2014 Gojira. Yeah, it's big. And since I already made the roar on that one, why not? Yeah. So there you go. And don't worry, this guy will be in a film soon. Now, for final size comparison, here is my Indoraptor with the Colossal T-Rex. And yes, this thing is huge. No pun intended. I forgot to show you this. I actually got this thing on Christmas. The head of this of the T-Rex looks fantastic, gorgeous, and this thing is massive. And I mean, it is humongous. The size of this T-Rex is so big. It's almost the same length as my kitchen table. Yeah. This thing is humongous, and I mean literally humongous. And she also, yeah, she can do that. Oh, and here's another thing you should know about this figure. If you open the original, if you open the T-Rex's mouth, you can actually put another figure inside of it. One, for example, you just wait. Hang on a second. Is that too small or hang on a second. Okay, now there's a now the T-Rex toy is hollow inside, and if you put the Proceratosaurus in there, oh no, bad girl. Oh no, you like a dog that just peed on your carpet. You say no. Bad girl. You just ate my Proceratosaurus. But that's okay, because there's actually a port. Yeah, a port on the bottom, and you could just take it out, and yeah, there you go. Mazel tov, it's a boy. So yeah, this thing is massive, and it has a really fantastic gimmick. I think it's really cool, and yeah, if you guys want to pick this thing up, it's your decision, but if you have somewhere to put it, then more power to you. But to me, I don't think this is but the one thing I find but the one thing that I nitpick about this figure is that its jaw looks it looks really derpy the way you close it like that. But if you leave it open like this, it's all right. So yeah, there you have it. That's really big. Yeah. Yeah, so there you have it, folks. That is my Indoraptor. If you guys want to pick it up, I highly recommend you... dang it. Dang, this stupid jaw. If you guys want to pick this figure up, I highly recommend you buy it at Toys R Us, or in this case, the Toys R Us online, because yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys like the new Indoraptor I bought. Stay tuned for more. Peace. And don't worry, the Monster Rebels movie is going to be coming out very soon.